This exercise is a loaded stretch for the inner thigh muscles in the straddle position. So if you have not already exposed yourself to a straddle stretch, you have not already done an unloaded version of this, I wouldn't recommend jumping into this because that's how we create injuries. So for this stretch, you're gonna get into the straddle position. You're gonna make sure a band is attached to something very sturdy that does not move. And we're gonna find like a very mild stretch to start. If you are using a heavy band or you have a lot of immobility, you can place dumbbells or kettlebells inside of your ankle bones just to get a little bit more out of the stretch and prevent yourself from coming out of the position. Now, if you're doing this and you feel any sort of pinch inside your hip bones, that is a closing angle sensation. We don't want to push into that. That is your body telling you that the joint is not working adequately. You can try to lift yourself up higher on a yoga block, and if you're still feeling it, this just is not a good exercise for you and you probably need to get assessed. Now, to do the exercise, you're going to grab the band and we're going to sit up really tall and get into an anterior pelvic tilt, so tailbone towards the ceiling and low back is arched. Now, you're going to let the band pull you gently into a nice deep stretch as you're kind of sitting tall. And then you're gonna do this over probably 3 to 5 seconds. Pause for a second, find your glute muscles and pull yourself back to the start position. When we're at this end position, we don't just wanna lift back up. We wanna actively use our leg muscles to kind of pull us back into place. And then we're gonna repeat. Let the band pull you maybe a little bit deeper with each rep. Find that deep, intense stretch that is not in your deep hip joint, and then pull yourself back up. And you're gonna do that for the prescribed amount of time. You should feel like your outer glutes are working to pull you back up, and you should feel that your inner thighs are being stretched. And over time, you should feel like you can get a little bit deeper into the movement, and it just feels a little bit more comfortable. This is a great way to break through some flexibility plateaus, and one of my favorites to use to warm up and throw into my active flexibility or my mobility practice when I am working on adductor mobility. So stay consistent with it. Proceed slowly and increase the intensity over time by using a heavier band or more sets or reps, and eventually you should feel that your adductor or inner thigh flexibility is significantly improving.